Rather brief veto session this year, Senator. Give us a rundown of what happened today on the floor.
Really nothing. We did not vote to override the governor's vetoes on any item. There was one that was given some consideration in the House, which swept some funds, did some other things to make up for the shortfall in home health care and nursing homes. It takes 109 in the House to pass, so it didn't come close. If a bill originates in the House, it has to be heard first in the House. If it originates in the Senate, it has to be heard over here first. That bill originated in the House, so it did not make it anywhere. They did not override any vote, and we did not have a motion to take up any. So all the governor's veto stood.
This particular bill, House Committee Bill 3, is something you and I believe the House Budget Director will be working on very soon.
Yeah, we're working on some way to come up the money. The nursing homes do have a shortage problem in funds, and home health care has a huge problem. There's been some figures, 8,000 people losing their home health care. That figure's not exactly correct, but there's quite a few, and there's some other things that are going to be really expensive if we don't, especially the prenatal stuff back in the hospitals, and it's going to get really expensive. So if we can find out a way to do that, that could save the state up to $5 million at a minor cost. So we're looking at different ways. I had a suggestion during session that did not go very far, but now that people have thought about it, they want me to head a committee or head a working group to come up with a possible solution that the governor would sign. So that's going to be my task for the next month or so, to come up with something. And it will deal back with circuit breaker somewhat. Program is designed to pay people back their taxes if they pay taxes, their property tax. And I'm not for doing away with the program, but it does need some revisions in it.
There was another vote today on a Senate resolution relating to one of your cohorts.
There was, with one of our senators, Maria Chappelle-Nadal, said she would be happy to see the President of the United States assassinated, and we just don't do that. That's unbecoming of anyone, let alone a state senator. And whenever she put out, there was calls for her to resign. She refused to do so. We had a resolution today to bring that up to a vote. We did not get enough people to sign on to it. We had 3 members missing. That was part of the problem. And we had 2 members of the Republican Party not support it, and nor any of the minority parties supporting it. Therefore, we were short of the required number of votes to do so. We did offer a censure of her, and that just was kind of a public reprimand, but we reserve the policy to be able to do that. I don't think it's over with yet. I think we'll see something in January.
It's like anything else that's done in the legislature and here in the Senate, and that is there's a finite amount of money, and the balanced budget is a requirement in the state, and that's 2 of the things you have to keep in mind before anything, really.
That is, and our economy in the state of Missouri has been so stagnant for so long, and the revenue for the first couple months of the year is up, but you can't hardly base the state's revenue on the first couple months. They're pretty slow, pretty minor. The bigger months, December, November, December, would be the bigger ones, and then later in the spring, those will be big ones too. So they kind of follow the economy, and so we'll see more where we're really at on revenue, but we've been in a shortfall and very poor job growth, not a lot of spending. We haven't came out of the recession. We didn't go in as deep as some states, but we didn't come out of it quite as fast.
This particular issue of working with Representative Fitzpatrick aside, what else between now and only 4 short months between now and the start of the next session?
I don't think there will be much go on. We'll just be the bills. You can start filing bills the 1st December. I haven't heard of much. I really haven't had people contact me very much about bills. Normally organizations or groups go through their lobbyists and then they come in with maybe a proposed bill and send you a copy of it to review and see what you think. I've heard almost nothing from anyone this year. So that's kind of where it's at now.